Right. Hello, I'm Tommy Doomsday, and I'm here with His Imperial Greatness.
Extra imperial greatness, thank you.
Yeah, Lord GuGu himself, and I'm gonna be doing a brief, candid interview, thanks to Escobar Films, and
yes,
hopefully this will go a little better than I'm expecting it to.
excellent.
How are you doing today, Lord GuGu?
I am so excellent that puny creatures like yourself could never understand what it is like to be as excellent as me.
Well, excellent. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
That's great.
I know.
Let's start off with...
Go ahead.
Where did your musical roots begin? What were your inspirations and your
Really?
driving forces as a younger Gugulonian warlord who decided to make music?
Yeah. Listen, I knew that you were going to ask this question, okay? Everybody asks this question all the time. Everybody wants to know where Lord GuGu's musical influence and roots comes from. That is not the question. It is not about where my roots come from. But since you asked, I will tell you briefly. I was raised on Gugulon to be Super Warlord Chief. I heard the Lady Gaga singing in my ears, and I make the music. As simple as that, yeah?
Like what?
Well,
What were the things?
like the things that caused this, you know, I mean, they were more so like childhood experiences, just aggression, really.
Alright, so when you say new wave hippie disco, is this something that you created yourself, or is this popular style of music elsewhere that I'm not aware of?
Well, it's interesting that you asked that. New wave hippie disco is me. I make the new wave hippie disco. There is no other new wave hippie disco. It's only GuGu, and it's only popular everywhere GuGu goes.
Alright. I can vibe with that.
Yes, you
I
can.
vibe with that. I'm into some freaky music myself.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Eyes of Horus.
Oh, Eyes of Horror Ass, yeah. Stupid band.
Appreciate it. What were the first vital steps you took as a musician to even coming to Earth? I mean, like, what inspired you to make the next leap as a musician, if you will?
Puny little earth runs like you trying to act like I'm some kind of raving lunatic all the time. Listen, Lord GuGu is a very credible artist, okay? And for you people out home watching this, Lord GuGu is not a maniac, okay? Lord GuGu is just a tortured soul, okay? Lord GuGu is the product of lots of things. I am masculinity, I'm sexuality, I'm awesomeness all the time, greatness.
That's pretty...
You know?
It's pretty outlandish and very hard to believe. I just want to let you know that.
What do you mean it's hard to believe?
As far as the stipulation goes, you viewers out there might know that there's been some stipulation about who the real identity of Lord GuGu is. I myself am wondering also, is there any way we could get a peek under your mask today,
Absolutely
Lord GuGu?
not, you crazy? Lord GuGu's identity is his most important, valuable asset. This is my baby maker.
And what is the point of such secrecy?
The point of such secrecy is that Lord GuGu's helmet keeps him safe from stalkers.
You know, because Matt from Falling Stickmen
Pussy.
seems to think that the reason you wear the mask is because you are a pussy, as he would like to say.
Oh yeah, now he would like to call me a
you out
pussy.
there.
But let me tell you what, here's a little shitty earth creature. Shit run.
Okay,
Worthless.
just gonna have to ask you to calm down a little bit.
Absolutely
if you
pathetic.
don't mind. It wasn't supposed to be all that serious.
It was serious, you're bringing stuff up, you know?
Let's get back on the roll with questions. So, what is the business with the Lady Gaga management incident? I heard you received some notifications from them that it is now okay for you to talk about Lady Gaga and your work.
I am very excited about this. Lord GuGu is excited about this because this means Lord GuGu can get back to what he was originally here to do. Yes, as much as I like to rock, I love the Lady Gaga. That is my lady friend, you know, my wife to be.
You know, it really is, it is very nice to see that Lady Gaga is inspiring so many people around the world, encouraging them to be creative. Would you consider yourself a monster, Lord GuGu?
Lord GuGu, listen, now that gets to me, okay? Lord GuGu is not a monster. Lord GuGu is just a tortured artistic soul. Lord GuGu is not one of Lady Gaga fanboy peoples. Lord GuGu is himself.
Really? That's all. That's interesting. Moving back to our main focus about your music. You have a lot of pieces that are very dark, very epic, very angry. Is there some kind of underlying angst inside the GuGu?
This beyond underlying
deal
angst. It's a type of insanity, but it's not bad insanity. It is raw. It is beautiful. It is what makes GuGu GuGu. Yeah, I mean, if I was not who I am, if I was not conqueror of planets and genocide, what would I be? Be sissy like you.
No, I totally understand. I get you.
You understand you're sissy? Yeah, because you're sissy. I don't think you understand anything, little earthling creature. You should pay attention.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I can sympathize with that a little bit. I find that a lot of times music is my vent for whatever it is that I'm feeling.
You don't have a vent. Nothing but
Kinda
comes
comes
out
out.
a blowhole.
Constructive way if you use it that way, rather than, I guess, genocide and destroying planets. Isn't that right, GuGu?
Oh yeah, it is right, asshole. No, you're prick.
Thank you. Moving on,
Listen. Lord GuGu is from greatness, and the stars that he's destroyed are much larger and more numerous and more important than anything you have ever done in your life. Lord GuGu is the best. That is the best.
Listen, I have no idea what that has to do
It has
with anything.
everything to do with everything.
Can we get on with the
It
questions,
has everything to do with everything. This is your interview.
Thank you. You'll rarely ever see a Tommy Doomsday this serious. This is...
You take this serious? This is
Anyway.
serious?
I recall listening to the broadcast with you entering Big Bar HQ the first time. You stated something about only being able to eat hot dogs and French fries.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
correct?
That's silly. It's gone up.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Has it progressed? Are you able to eat more Earthling foods? And an additional tack onto that. Does the smell of burning wood still kill you?
You know, that is the funniest thing. A lot of people have a
And
hard
can
time.
you explain that one?
Yeah, listen. The burning wood, it's large concentrations of burning wood. It's not like you wave a little burning matchstick, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? I burned down entire planets, Earthling. Get it right. And as far as the foods go, I tried to expand my taste buds, have been receptive to it, I like falafel, So it's lots of people like that, like hamburgers, taco.
Okay. So, do you feel that what do you feel your main accomplishments, having come to Earth and done all of this, what do you feel your main accomplishments are at this point?
It's very good that you ask Lord GuGu that, because Lord GuGu's first main accomplishment coming down to Earth was breaking in Big Bar doorway and establishing his dominance. And then afterwards, there's good times, like the time I took on the open mic, the I'm Too Sexy, White Said Fred.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of good times. It's great times.
Okay, hold on. That kind of teeters on into this next question. What was your favorite moment in the Lord GuGu Big Bar radio relationship that you've had so far?
Ooh, Lord GuGu is going to have to say Lord GuGu's super costume Doom time was good times, but the 1 year Big Bar thing was super awesome this time.
Yeah.
Lots of sexy ladies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, those are some good times right there. Those were
Sexy
hell of
ladies.
good times.
Actually, can Lord GuGu ask you a question?
Sure, you want to ask me a question?
Yeah, I'd love to. What's your favorite Lord GuGu-ness ever of all time? Favorite GuGu?
Well, go figure you would ask that. I guess my favorite piece of
Shit,
Lord
I forgot what I
GuGu
was gonna
music
ask.
would have to be... I was watching it on the Ustream that time that you did the... I'm not exactly sure which show it was, but you did this epic paparazzi breakdown. It was,
Oh
it was
yes,
excellent.
the
It was
paparazzi
excellent.
breakdown. That was.
I thought that was masterwork. I gotta
one-
say,
1 year.
whatever your producer is, whatever you're doing a great job.
Actually, that was Lord GuGu.
Anything else you'd like to say before we go?
I would like to say Lord GuGu loves you, and Lord GuGu is calling children's, not children's. I mean, young ladies. GuGu only has lived very old.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lord GuGu from planet
Yeah.
Google 7. Thank you for the interview, and
You're welcome.
you will
Pleasure.
catch this on the internets, on the interwebs. What do you
Interwebs.
call it out there?
We called it Googaloogaloo.
Yeah, via Escobar Films, and I'm sure Big Bar Radio will post the shit out of it.
Yeah, Lord GuGu.
This is Tommy Doomsday, and
Lord GuGu's super excellence in
Signing
video
off.
time.
you're fucking loony.
I'm not a loony.